Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I am Reality Pearl and this is the African Housewives Select Show. This is Real Housewives of Durban Season 3 Episode 3 recap. We're going to just go straight into it. So this episode started. I would have very much loved to not talk about the first scene in this episode just because of the differences in faith. But I live in a multicultural, multi-faith country. I'm very much used to people practicing different religions around me, right? So I do respect other people's religion. So the first scene of this episode started with Slee. She needed to do some cleansing. So I guess she has been around the women a lot. And if you've been around these women, yeah, maybe you do need some cleansing. Like just watching them, sometimes I feel the need to like say, God, please forgive me. She did the cleansing and she was like, yo, I feel so cleansed. And right now I'm scared being around the women because, yeah, they're just going to soil me again. She would definitely be taking some more trips down to that place very soon. The next scene was with Annie and Maria. Maria invited Annie for horseback riding. Annie has never ridden before, but I was surprised that Maria also said that she's scared of horses. Like, how do you invite someone to something that you're scared of? If I'm inviting someone I'm trying to get to know somewhere, I'll do something that I love doing just so that we will have good times. But that's by the way. Immediately after, Maria shared with um, Annie that she felt Sorisha didn't really welcome her into the group, especially like the way other people did. She was kind of cold towards her. Annie was like, that's odd because that's not the person I know. Like the Sorisha that I know, she's really more out there than I am. I mean, that's Annie saying now. She was defending Sorisha. Maria was like, okay, that's cool. How about the fact that she didn't invite Maria to her event? That one is tricky. You can't really explain Sorisha out of that. I don't know why Sorisha did that. It might have been part of the drama. But the thing is, we don't really know what it is with Sorisha and Maria. I don't know if it's just an innocent, misunderstanding. I think whatever it is, we'll get to know it. Yeah, but at this point, Annie couldn't defend Sorisha. Moving on, Jojo met with Nesh. I don't know how. I thought Annie was Nesh, the lady that was causing the trouble in episode 1. Anyway, her name is Sunny, and she met up with Jojo and Sononku. At first, it was just her and Jojo. Jojo was like, should we talk about what happened at Sorisha's event? It wasn't right. So I guess Jojo is scared of Sunny because she was not able to really tell her, how it really was because Sunny was out of line. Anyway, Sunny went on to say, oh, I booked a fully paid trip for Londie. She has to accept it, right? Because she booked this beautiful trip for her. But Sunny, is this how you go about apologizing to people? Because I really want to know. Maybe I would love to be maybe I'd love to get on your bad side. Jokes apart, I don't think it's right to book a fully paid trip without even trying to talk to the person in the first place. It's given like arrogance. This woman, she's getting on my nerves because I really did not see the point of, telling us about a fully paid trip. Like, Londie can afford to take herself on a trip, don't you think? That's like an insult. So then Nonku comes in and trusts Nonku, like she didn't waste time. She told Sunny like what I would have told Sunny. How do you come out from what you just did by saying fully paid trip? That's rubbish. And Nonku was like, Sunny, what you said was wrong. Like everything you said was wrong. What you did was wrong. There are some things that you shouldn't say to another human being. Not talk of like another woman. You should be empathic, especially towards other women. I mean, it's not something that comes naturally to a lot of women. There's some cards you shouldn't pull, even in a fight. Uncle told her, and I was like, yo, I felt Jojo couldn't really say that to her. Uncle quickly went went ahead to her favorite topic, Annie. And she was like, Annie needs to get down from her high horse. Like, she's really condescending. You know what Sunny said? She was like, yeah, what do you expect? She was a PA that slept her way through to the top. What do you expect from her? Sunny, like this is way more than wanting to be the villain on the show. I rarely see someone who, gives me the creeps. This woman does. I don't think I want to be around her. She has been bringing bad energy. Moving forward, Annie and Londie came to Sorisha's place, and they were like, "Give me the tea, come on, what really happened?" Like, of course, Annie was not around for the most part, and Sorisha, it was her event, so of course she was not around for the drama. So they were like, "Please spill, like, give me the details." Londie was like, "Who is that?" Of course, correct answer. Who is that? Who is Sunny? I don't even know who that woman is. Like, I don't know her. Of course, Nodi went on to narrate what happened. Then they went on to talking about Nondi's breakup that was all over the internet. I can't say that I saw details of this breakup. Nondi had a public breakup with her ex. I didn't even know she had the second baby already. I think it was season 2 she had her first baby. Was that her first baby or her second baby? Anyway, she had a second baby, and she said all through that pregnancy she felt alone. She did it alone actually. My heart goes out to all single mothers that have to go through that experience alone. It's really difficult, apart from needing help physically, you need help emotionally too. It's hard for even people that have someone to share that experience with. And I can't imagine what it feels like for single moms. You're strong, really. She said she pretty much did everything alone. There were allegations, obviously, online about her ex cheating on her and having like a baby mama. But she said that was not even the reason why the relationship broke down in the first place. Like, for some women, actually, cheating is not like a deal breaker. Nandi actually said that she even went back to the man, just for the sake of her children, to keep her family together. The things some women have to go through just to keep their families together. She really broke down, and I felt sorry for her. But the one that broke me in all of this was the fact that she said the man doesn't even care about his kids. It's not like he can't afford to. How would a man not care for his kids? I can't respect someone like that. And like, it doesn't matter the problem you have with the mother, but you have to just take care of your children. And Sorisha was like, yeah, like sometimes she's fighting with her husband, but he will still be interested in knowing about the children. Even if he doesn't talk to her, he will still, ask her about the children. Like, the thing really pissed me off. I think that is one of the things that really hurts her the most, because she feels like she let down her children. Because how would you explain to your children that, oh, you didn't really know their dad was, so cruel to the extent of not wanting to have anything to do with them? Is a lot of pressure. But I mean, London just has to understand that it's not her fault. He is the one that is being stupid. She has to forgive herself and move on, be strong for her children, because that's what's most important. All will be well. Like, obviously, like, you can already tell that she's living her best life. Moving forward, Nunka's man is really making like a lot of appearances, It's just episode 3. How many times have I seen this man? Like, Nunka is putting him to work. Anyway, so Nunka receives a call, and it was her man. And he said, "You know what, girl, come downstairs." When she got downstairs, she met a man with a bouquet. But that was not just it. That was not just it. The Zulu man is trying to be romantic, okay? He got her a car. I feel like she's happy that this man is treating her like a queen that she is. She hasn't really had someone do nice stuff for her. She said, except her mom. When Noko was like, "Why did you get me a car?" He said, "I was trying to be romantic. I'm trying to be romantic." Then in the confession, he was like, "Oh, I was just trying to make her life easier." How? Noko has a lot of cars. How does this car make her life easier? Anyway, yeah, he's a husband of the show or boyfriend of the show. Noko, yeah, you have to like tell us what it is now. Is he husband of the show, friend of the show, boyfriend of the show, fiance of the show? Guess what? The Zulu man. Immediately they got into the car. The next thing he told Noko was, "Yeah, so what is it now? Are we stopping here or are we moving forward?" I'm like, yo, yo, I thought we were trying to be romantic just now. But yeah, let's say the relationship moved forward. Nonku is happy. I'm happy. Moving forward, the next thing was Sorisha and her kids at home, and Sorisha was like, she would love her husband to be more involved. It's not like he's not involved though with the kids, but she wants him to be more, around and hands-on. But this is a thing with African fathers. They don't feel the need to bond with their children or like develop a relationship with their children. They feel that if I'm bringing in the money, then that should be enough. That's my job, right? But Sorisha is like, "Oh no, that's not enough. Okay, you have to come close. Like, they are growing, they need their dad around more." But you know what the son said? He was like, "Yeah, mom, you know what you signed up for when you married my dad, right?" So why are you complaining? That guy has a smart mouth. Moving forward, we saw Annie and Sorisha, like chit chatting. Annie said, "You know what? How did you bring that lady, Sunny, into the group? How? How did it happen? How? Tell me. How did you not see who she is? Like, how do you not know who she is before even bringing her into the group?" And Sorisha was like, "Who, Sunny? Like, I just met her. I don't even really know her. I just, how I am with people when I meet someone new. I was just like, hey, I'm doing this event. You can come." So Annie was like, what? You mean you don't even know this person? Like, how could you, Sorisha? How could you like pull someone off the streets and bring them into our friend circle? How? Annie was like, I went ahead and did my own research and I Googled her. Sorisha said, how did you Google her? Do you know her surname? And guess what? She's a gossip columnist. Yo, when Annie was pulling up her posts, how? Her headlines are clickbaity, they scream like cloud chasing, and I'm not surprised. That's the kind of person she is. She's a cloud chaser. Annie was ready. She said she's ready to like do anything to get her out. And Sorisha was like, yeah, if she's that kind of person, then I won't be inviting her to my events. And even if she's at an event where I'm invited, I'll walk out. I think it's a little bit too late for that, Sorisha, don't you think? So yeah, Annie talked to her about Maria. Annie was like, Maria feels a certain way, about you. She feels like we're not being warm enough towards her. So she was like, who is that? Like, no, she didn't say that. So she was like, what did I do wrong? Like, I was just being myself. I don't know her. Annie was like, you didn't even invite her to your event. She was like, again, I don't know her. Yeah, Sorisha, is that the way you behave like when you don't know this lady dressed up and came on set to film with you? And yeah, you can't keep saying, I don't know her, I don't know her. You have to get to know her. So just 30 seconds ago, you were inviting someone that you didn't know into to come to your event. So, and you can't be saying that's the way I am. Like, if Maria felt you were being snobby, is that the way you are? These women are grown women. Like, I don't know how you go about like complaining, this person did not talk to me, this person did not talk to me. It's okay. When you like meet a group of ladies, everybody will not be warm towards you. Even you, like if you're in a circle, you might not necessarily warm up to someone immediately. It's okay. It's not something to whine about. And I beg. I hope this is not going to be the storyline. Like, obviously, it's going to be. Find something else, right? Maria, find something else, please. So moving forward, Slee gave Nonku a call and she was like, can I pop in real quick? We're neighbors, but I still need to give you a call when I'm popping. I do appreciate someone calling me before they come to my house. I appreciate it. Even if you're my neighbor, please call me. Yeah, don't just step in on me with a wine glass just because we are neighbors. You think you can just walk into my house anytime you want. Lee met up with Nonku, and Nonku was like, hey, my friend, come on, come for a hug. Come, come, come. She was like, don't forget to tap the subscribe button, please. That was cold. They got talking immediately, and Nonku Slee was like, yeah, about what happened at Sorisha's event. I expected you to, be on my side. That's my friend. I expected you to at least back me up. Of course, Nonku kept repeating that she heard Slee. Slee is never going to agree that she said something. So, there was this back and forth. And Slee was like, I'm not going to argue with you, but I can tell where your loyalties lie, and that's fine. I think Slee said it. Yeah, because sometimes, when you're in a space where, everybody is all bubbly, you're drinking bubbly, and you tend to say some things that you don't really mean. But anyway, Slee still maintains that she didn't say it. And I don't think there's any footage to back up anything. Just, it is what it is. Okay, you've said it. Just let it go. Okay. Nonko apologized. But I think that she really wants that friendship with Slee. Obviously, Slee is over it. So Slee did not accept the apology. She felt it was not real. She also did not accept the gift that Nonku gave her. She said, it's not my size, so I'm going to send it back. We saw Londie. Londie went to, don't forget to type the subscribe button, please. Annie's house. And this is my first time seeing a housewife really coming to officially say goodbye to us. I think she's relocating. She's going home. I guess her home is not in Durban. And we're not going to be seeing Londie again, but I don't know if that means the ladies won't be seeing her because it felt a bit too final for me. Like, I hate goodbyes. Anyway, she said her goodbyes. So Londie is officially out of the Real Housewives of Durban. Moving forward, so Nonku's event is a celibacy party. What is a celibacy party like? Are you celebrating being celibate, or you're celebrating that you are no longer celibate? I don't know. Anyways, Jojo obviously started telling her friends, Maria and one. She was telling them what Sunny said about Annie, about sleeping her way to the top. And they were like, are you going to tell Annie? And she said, I don't know what to do. You know that Jojo thing that she does, like she's innocent. Jojo, you're not really innocent, right? Because tell me, if Annie is your friend, why won't you tell her? I mean, she's the first person you should tell, right? And even if Annie was really your friend, I'm not questioning your friendship, but I feel like if I'm at a table where my friend is being discussed, I'll shut it down. Yeah, I understand Nonku, and Nonku was only telling Jojo so that she will relay, that information to Annie. But the other person was laying accusations. She said, oh, she can't tell Annie because she also likes Sunny. Yeah, Jojo, you're messy. Jojo pulled Sorisha aside and started telling Sorisha the same thing. Jojo will tell everybody but Annie about this incident. Sorisha was like, you know what? I can't even deal. Like, I can't deal. Like, I'm just going to take myself out of this place. I love you, Jojo. But please just leave me out of this. So when Jojo went back to her seat, every other person was like, what happened? Did Sorisha go? Yeah, Sorisha left. Why? What did you say? Why did she leave? I was like, I told her the thing about Annie, the thing you said about Annie. Sunny was like, what thing? Sunny, apart from not just having a filter, she also suffers memory loss. She was like, me? Said what? Who? Said? Never. I didn't say such, making a fool of herself. But it's good for Jojo because, yeah, Jojo was like, but you said that. But you said that. That's what you get when you enjoy the company of the gossip. Like, because not only will they gossip at your back the same way you enjoyed their gossip, oh, yeah, they will take it to someone else too. Yeah, they will also lie against you. Episode 4 will be a continuation of this event. So yeah, this is the end of episode 3. If you got this far, thanks for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Okay?